Hi, boss. It's day 11, right?
You say so. It's all kind of blended together.
Or is it day 10? It does kind of blend together, doesn't it? Cut your wheel all the way to the left. There you go. Yeah, perfect. This was much better than yesterday's
Morning.
we're rocking and rolling and oh my
Whoa.
god.
That was something.
So this morning it'll be a little bit out there, and then it should improve and improve as the afternoon goes on. All right, day 10. It is day 10. That's the mooring field right here in Beaufort, South Carolina. We're gonna stick our nose out there and see if we can run outside today all the way over to Fernandina. Yesterday we did not leave. That was our first time we didn't leave with full tanks of fuel, and then we did 147 miles. Today we are lean, mean cruising machine. We have full tank of fuel, and we got the same 144 miles, boss. 3 miles less today. And we're gonna be on the outside, so hopefully there's no couple steering corrections, and just hang on. That's all we gotta do. Enjoy the ride. I tell you this is your last outside, but no, not where you're going. You got one more.
Yeah, I got one more.
About the same as this one. No, a little bit less actually. If you can pull off Crystal River. Man, look at that beautiful sunrise this morning. Woo. Not bad conditions, not perfect conditions, but not bad. Not a lot of wind, just a nice 5-foot swell. Exactly what they called for. Conditions should improve as we're going through here. I'll show you where we're at on the chart here. Kind of see. Boss is gonna make lunch here. It's about 10:30 in the morning. Looks like we made about, how many miles have we gone so far today? About 60 miles already. Lunchtime we should be well over halfway. Joe's getting its workout right now. It's you can see the seas have picked up a little bit. It's kind of a following corner sea off of our port aft corner, so it kind of rolls us around a little bit. But Surly Joe is the autopilot, and Dapper Dan is our engine. Got them both working together. So for you guys keeping track, we're just passing Jekyll Island right now, and then our next turn-in we do will be Fernandina. Fernandina. We'll be in Florida. We completely bypassed Georgia, which does not hurt my feelings. right, so we made our final turn into Fernandina Beach. A little sporty out here today. Especially that last hour got a little, that's what we call it, sporty. I don't want to write the word rough on there. It's definitely glad it was over with, and when we saw that 1 hour mark, I was glad we were heading in. We'll fuel up. Today will probably be our worst fuel mileage day ever because we just stayed on top all day long. We've never been off the bottom, and we knocked out 140 miles. So we should get, I'd be surprised if we got over a mile to the gallon. So I'm gonna go on a limb right now. I got it wrong yesterday. But Ollie's burns, we're pretty close though. I'm gonna go 138 gallons, 138. What do you got, boss? Call it now.
I'm gonna go a little less. 128.
Boss is going 128, so we'll see who's right.
That's a big old boy up there.
Yes, sir. Shrimp ones in here.
Steel built. It's reading right here.
Which one?
That ain't right.
And we'll figure it out.
I had clicked on the wrong one.
This is slow, boss. You're going too fast, boss. Like a welcome pack. There's everything in this. A little kit here with everything in it. Fuel's not bad. What's it, under $4 a gallon? $3.99. We're over 100, boss. Who's gonna be who's gonna win today? I hear gargling already. I think we're both gonna lose. So we both lost.
Yeah, it's right
full?
there. It's right there.
All right. So this boat gets it gets almost 1.5 miles to the gallon up on top. That's pretty amazing.
Nice. I had a card.
But it's big. Look at the one in behind him. That thing is just massive.
Yeah, they almost look similar makes. They're just smaller versions of it.
No, that's completely.
That one's probably, what, 140 foot? Something
Yeah,
like
something like that. And this one's probably 70 feet, 80. It's a big boy. Got your little ball there? Maybe that's a coffee ball. They got a mug here. Put your cold beer in. A lot of stuff going on here. And we got fuel, and we think we got the slip rent was free after the fuel or something. I don't know.
That was twice, 2 days.
A lot of stuff going on here. What else you got?
Got another one of these.
Nice.
That's, I think that's hand sanitizer.
Hand sanitizer. We're going to attempt to do an oil change right here. This is how we're going to extract it from this tube right here. And we're going to use this pump right here. And we're going to do a field oil change on this Cummins 425 horsepower engine. It's ready for one. It's saying, ooh, this is going to feel good. Dapper Dan. All right, so your Raycor, you put a new Raycor in there, and your fuel's shut off right now, but as soon as you get that on there, and I want that to where I can see that. Does that make sense? So, yeah, it looks good right there. Everything looks good and tight.
Mm-hmm.
So we changed the oil, we changed the Raycor, we changed the primary fuel filter on the engine, and now we're just going to add oil to this thing. And we should do a pretty decent service to this little guy. It deserves it too, big guy.
Yeah, it did.
We've asked a lot out of
It certainly did.
Delmer. What's the boat's?
Fancy Dan.
Fancy Dan. We've asked a lot out of Fancy Dan. Now we're going to give him a little fresh oil. All right, guys. So the end of day 10, we've got the engine oil serviced. We've got the ray core change. We've got the oil filter done. We got the primary fuel filter. So the primary, you see, that's the primary filter. That's the oil filter. We got a new oil filter, a new fuel filter,
And a new ray core.
A new ray core, and she's going to be ready to. Bikini Bottom will be ready to hunt again. Finish off this trip. You still got 600 miles to go, boss.
Yeah.
We did about 1,100 miles so far, but we just wanted to get the oil change, just so he knows. We'll put the hours on this oil right here, and then by the time he gets it back over where it's going to go, he'll probably finish the season off and change his oil again, and it'll be good for the season.